Alright, I already done 2 of these kind of videos where I just take someone's car and then I upgrade it. But this time, I'm going to do it for Consumed Mexilag, a fellow YouTuber, friend of mine, even. We've done a lot of videos together. So, I thought it would be cool if I did one of his cars. Now, it's not completely correct, but he owns a Subaru Legacy in real life, a 2017 version. This is not the right thing, but it's still a legacy. There's the B4 2.0 GT, which is the closest match, and the Spec B. Now I'm deciding to go with this version because it is like 20 kilos lighter. Now he owns a gray one, so I'm gonna buy a different color as our simple testing one for no upgrades. And you can buy it in the shop for 27,300 credits. Now before I do some testing with this, I'm going to show this car's default build, kind of like my Gran Turismo 2, because I think this might be like just decent, just to show off. So yeah, as you can see, everything is default. I'm going to press start to show this car's power band, and this power band looks really weird. So torque is vertical, I think. No, power's orange, and torque is green. This is one of the weirdest power bands I've seen personally, but I've not seen a lot of them. But you know, just in case anyone's curious, this is kind of what its default settings look like. I'll leave these as default as well, just for the pure default experience. Okay, so it's an MPH, so transit to kilometers per hour, just as last time on Gran Turismo 4. And we're just going to do a quick top speed test, alright? Just to get a nice number of how fast this thing can go. Okay, so another rounding thing with this game. We got 168.86 miles per hour. I'll auto-translate that in the text. That's pretty good for a non-modified car. I mean, it takes a while to get to that speed, but you know, that's not strictly what we're judging that on. Now, we're on the Las Vegas Strip, 400 meters. Honestly, this might be the last time I should probably use this Vegas Strip, because it's just 400 meters, but it's like more taxing on my computer. But you know, it's no big deal. This is for acceleration, since the speed doesn't matter much if we don't have good acceleration, just in general. Yeah, look at that chug. It's not a big deal that it lags here because it's just acceleration, but yeah, it chugs a bit. So I'm gonna just do a 400 meter test on test course from now on. $12 seconds. No, 14. Okay, so my OBS crashed, so this is a new recording, but whatever. So we have 276 horsepower, I think. Yeah, that seems accurate. And, you know, as usual, speed, acceleration, not the biggest thing in the world if it can't, like, go around a track okay. So we're gonna try midfield racer this time. I like this track. And just like last time on the last video, I'm gonna go with 2 laps instead of just 1. And that's why we have 2 laps. Yeah, this thing is pretty, like, I forgot what it's called. It does not keep its traction around the grip around the turns that way. They can lose a lot of speed. I'm bad with car terminology, but like, I think people might get it.
Bruh.
Might need stronger brakes. Ooh, that was a stutter. 1 minute 37 seconds. So I think for this car, its handling is actually okay. It's like ability to corner. It just does not keep any of that speed because it loses traction so easily. Like, look at that, I'm very gentle, and it starts to spin. Starts to wheel spin a bit. So definitely that's an area that can be improved upon. Some tire should be able to fix that. Well, I slipped out there too, so you know. Yeah, so I think that's the main thing. This car needs to be a bit more stable. With some more stability and some stronger brakes, I think I can make this car go pretty fast. Yeah, so 1 minute 34 seconds, 657 milliseconds. That will be our time for this car that we would try to beat with the upgraded car. Now in real life, Consume Mexilag, or just Mexilag for short, owns a silver one. So I'm just going to get a nice silver metallic. That will be the one we actually upgrade. I do want to say that while I will show the credits for these, I'm only going to buy the sports tires because I don't know if I can actually like beat anything that would require racing tires. And the Supercar Festival, which is I'm guessing this car's limit, requires sports tires. So I'm going to buy sports soft for now, just for this. Ooh, that's a big cut. The first stage is always a big cut though. And then the next two are way smaller. Yeah. Still, they cut off nearly almost 300 kilos off the thing. Okay, now for the big numbers. So we're gonna start with the air filter. Nice. That's like extra 30 horsepower. Cool. Let's get an engine. Okay, so it's not an NA car, but we can still get some stuff. Part polish, only 9 horsepower. Engine balancing, not much more power either. Racing chip, very minuscule. And of course, we get the cheat code that is nitrous. So I'm guessing it's a turbo kit thing. Yeah, so no original turbo. We can get intercoolers. But not a, yeah, so racing intercooler. That's decent. So far not too insane, but now we get the big guns. There we go. So with the Turbo Kit 3, we now have 514 horsepower. Basically, not even double though. We didn't even double the horsepower of the entire car. That's actually kind of crazy. Normally these upgrades are kind of stupid. Huh. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. As far as I know. If I did, I don't know. Now, an area that the truck couldn't be upgraded was a spoiler, or I should say a wing. So, you can't turn the, okay. So this gives the car a bit of downforce. So, I'll just speed this up, but I'll just pick a spoiler that's a wing that I like. I think they all give the same upgrade, basically. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Yep. And what downforce does is just give you some extra grip around corners, but it does technically, theoretically, hinder your top speed, but yeah, that's no big deal. And we're just gonna give this thing an oil change. It's so fun to just let the GT Auto guy hydrate. This gives us a small power boost, but otherwise, yeah. This has no bearing on the car's actual performance, but I'm just gonna get some tires. No, don't worry. I'll just skip this ahead. Yeah, this is probably the closest one I could find. That is the closest to Mexilek's Accel wheel design on his car. So, yeah, we'll just equip these for now. So now the car is completely done, so let's just do a quick stat comparison. So here's the stock car. It is a Boxer 4 engine type, it's not that big of a deal. It has 278 horsepower, which is 6,400 RPM, It has a torque of 253.08 feet per pound. I don't really know how to translate that. Or just 2,400 RPM. That's probably something you should use instead. Which just means revolutions per minute. It weighs 1,410 kilograms and it is a 4-wheel drive car. So, pretty decent. This is an okay car. And the big gun, the super upgraded one. Now, it has 539 horsepower, 6,400 RPM still, a torque of 428.9 feet per pound, or just still 2,400 RPM. It now weighs 1,198 kilograms, for 4-wheel drive. I'll have it translated, don't worry. So yeah, way stronger. And now, we're going to do some tests with it. Alright, as per usual, just going to show off the build a bit slower. This is the car's new power band. It's bizarre looking. But yeah, I'm just going to slowly scroll through this. This is the gear trick as usual. Might put some text up and should probably share a guide on how it works. Okay, y'all know the deal. Do top speed without nitrous, and then with nitrous. Okay, 203.4 miles per hour. I'll translate that to kilometers, and now we're going to do the exact same thing, but with utilizing nitrous now. Okay, we already hit a cap there. About 214, because I didn't max up this thing's speed potential, since I want the car to be decent at most things. So 213.9 miles per hour. Again, I'll translate it, and so yeah, it goes way faster. But the nitrous doesn't make it go that much faster, but its sheer power on the nitrous is going to be helpful for something else. Now, of course, we're going to do acceleration, except we're going to do 400 meters on test course, because Las Vegas is like... Note the sheer slowness of the launch. This is going to cost us so much time, because it takes about 15 seconds for the stock version to accelerate, and we go to 12.86 seconds to accelerate this thing. But now, I'm going to show you what we're going to do to compensate. I'm going to use a bit of nitrous. Look at the sheer difference. Now it's 11.541 seconds. That is significantly faster. So I'm going to use that around certain turns and stuff. And just at the beginning of races, just so the car can get off to a decent start a little bit faster. Now we're on a real track, because, you know, we have to test the car's actual ability to turn and stuff, you know, stick to the ground. I'll give this thing about 2 laps, and I'll talk about what I kind of did to the car in a bit of detail. So this thing was really odd. I forget what the term really is, but I think it's like understeer or something, where the car just would start turning and then it just like wouldn't. So it took a lot of effort to fix this car's handling. I had to like increase the downforce a lot, change a lot of the spring rates, whatever, you know. The downforce really fixed the car the most when I finally finalized all the settings. But every time I want to turn, I always have to basically go really slow on turns, because that would happen. And even with all the gear settings, the power, and all that, this thing is still like, it doesn't maintain speed while on corners. I don't really know what, I always forget what that's kind of called. But you know. Or like there, look at that. And then that can happen too, yeah. But in order to make this car like turn pretty okay, it's kind of slippery-ish now, it's a bit more slick. And you can see there that while trying to turn around the turn, it'll like just gain no speed. Or there. It's just like, yeah. It can be this thing was kind of tough to work with compared to my other cars that I've upgraded so far. But I'm still decent at this track. That is definitely not the best I've done. The best I've done in testing was 1 minute 18 seconds, which even then, that is still way better than the first car with unmodified. But now we're going to use a bit of nitrous to help us push through some turns. Like, this car turns so awkwardly that I have to slow down there. And then use a kind of a nitrous there to boost me. I did not mean to turn like that. That is not how this car operates. And this is just going to force the car to go extremely fast on the straightaway. And I saved, even though I made a bunch of mistakes there, I saved like half a second. So I'm not going to boost that much on the actual races probably. But I might have to use in the Supercar Festival because I'll be at our target again today. Okay, so I'm gonna use an odd event, a Subaru race. I don't know how you pronounce stars of. I'm guessing it's Pleiades. I think it allows this car. That's cool. So we're gonna show how strong this is against other Impreza slash B4. What would be a good map? Try Mountain. Oh, it's a 1-point race. This is gonna be so easy. Might be worth skipping the whole section. Yeah, that's the biggest flaw of this car. Just how far you have to slow, how much you have to slow down. I was trying so hard to fix that, but this car, it just was not cooperating. And now, the new weakness of this build. And let's cheat because screw it. Life's not worth it. Okay. And easily catch up.
Hi there.
Or, you know, the computers will just kill me.
Do it again. Bruh.
You know what? This is going to be the first race I do not finish because this kind of blows. Okay, let's just ignore that any of that happened. Alright, just between you and me. Alright, viewer, don't tell anybody about what just happened, okay? Let's just go to the Clubman Cup. Let's just do... Not Special Stage Route 5. This is Clubman Stage Route 5. Also a 1-point race. Though honestly, I kind of prefer normal Special Stage Route 5, but, you know. You know how it is. Well, that was way easier. Probably because this track is like way less bumpy.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm player one.
Ow. Yeah, you make one mistake with this car.
Player. When I say player, you say one. Player.
But as long as I can make it back up on these straights, because these are just super gentle, yeah, it's no big deal, because that happens.
You say one. Player. Player. When I say player, you say one.
Okay, now this time, We're gonna take it in gently. There we go.
The heavy-hearted 80s baby in the carpet, straight running out of lives, the level getting restarted. Pay attention, that's not all you remember. You think I'm yes. The way I'm guiding these ninjas is shredder of competition. They call me Master Splinter. I wish your body would like I was floating in the river. I'm just
well, now that I'm not making mistakes, you know, I'm like really far ahead now.
Give me your energy, hands reaching it worldwide. I reach souls without even using the bond cap.
Okay, yeah. So it's clearly shown that because of this car's weird handling issues and stuff that I struggle to fix, it prefers speed. And, you know, that was insane. I'll have to put a highlight there and how much time I gained. But, yeah. So it prefers speed tracks that aren't really bumpy because of the way I built it. So, we're not going to go to the Supercar Festival because I don't think there's any good tracks for this car. You know what? Let's just take a look together. We're going to look together. You know, viewer, content creator. Let's just see. So no Clubman Cup, no. So Supercar Festival. We have the horsepower. I don't think I'm... No, that one's not. There's Fuji Speedway. You know what? I was initially going to try to do the Tuning Car Cup, but you know what? Screw it. We're going to do the Supercar Festival, just like last time on the first video with the truck. It can't be that bad. You know? I'm not going to pull the same trick, though. I'm not going to say it's not going to be that bad and then skip to the end of the video. Don't worry, we're not going to do that again. How bad can it be? 22 points, too. Only 22 points. It can't be that bad. You know? You asshole. Dude, what is wrong with the computers? I go in for the turn. You know what? Screw it. Because I got bumped off earlier, I am now excusing poor driving. I am now in second place. And now third. Let's use a bit of that turbo, nitro we got. Okay, there we go. So far, so decent. Might have to make a save state, because I'm just trying to show how strong this car can get. Nope, come on.
Do it again.
Okay, that's not a good way to do that. So, you know, we're going to use something I like to call creative tactics. By that I mean we're cheating. Screw it. I know MexiLag would be okay with me cheating. And even with cheating, I'm really far behind. Holy crap. Is it possible to catch up to it without cheating? I don't know, maybe. It's definitely not easy, though. Because our car has to brake so much just to make up anything. So I think with my current build, maybe if I had more acceleration in it, I could like beat this thing without cheating. But as it currently stands, nah, screw it.
Do it again.
You know, as Smash Bros fans would say, we take those. And we are now ahead. I'll use a bit more nitrous, and now we're just gonna run away. It's gaining on me. Uh-oh. You know, this video should be called, Can HELLRAISER Win Without Cheating? No. Oop, my bad. Okay, no, it's trying to kill me. It's trying to kill me.
Another one.
Ooh. It sounds gonna be like, hey, are you gonna do that turn legit once? And the answer is maybe. Is this a good way to show off a car that I'm upgrading by cheating and beating a supercar like that? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Look, the computers in this game aren't like Gran Turismo 2. They actually know how to drive. And, you know, if you can't tell, I don't know how to drive. Imagine going to a race and just seeing someone, like, cut all this much grass. They'd probably just disqualify me immediately. See, now I won't cheat. And that's immediately what happens when I don't. And then I start slipping out again. Dang it. Like, this thing is, like, really hard to turn, I won't lie. Yeah, their cars accelerate so much better than mine. But, you know, that's not gonna matter too much. Because of that. Die. This is now a death race. You didn't know this was F-Zero, actually. This is not a good way to show how strong my car is. Well, I guess we could compare it to the other cars. Wait, who's in last place? I just now thought about it. Who's in last place? Hold up. I have to see the rankings. What? Okay. Wait. No. Hold up. I got 22 points. The Callaway. That's... Okay, I guess that makes sense. Really? Huh. I mean, that wasn't fair at all. You know. So I could say it was underhanded a little bit, but hey, we won, you know. I got tipped over by the computers. I don't feel that bad about it. Won't lie. You got a problem with it, you can comment below. You know, give the video a thumbs down even. It gives him more engagement, I think. Maybe? I don't know. So, you know, yeah, I upgraded Mexilag's car. Check out his channel below, and T-Kanji. And our other channels, because, yeah, they're helpful. They're cool. Alright, thanks for watching this video. This is the third video of this kind I've done so far, that I recorded, that I made. There will be, like, one more left, I think, and then that's probably it for now. You know, it might be cool. You know, it would be cool, you know. So... yeah, I don't have as much of an announcement to make. I'm just here to kill some time and then put up the YouTube cards, haha. But yeah, check out our other channels. Consumes Mexilag's been on a roll, getting lots of new subscribers recently. He streams every day as of now, as of the recording of this video. And I'll leave a playlist to the other Gran Turismo videos I made if you like this kind of content, because I've already done a couple. And even if I stop after this fourth one for a bit, I'll probably come back to concept with some other cars. So, you know, subscribe, like, comment, share, you know, all the jazz.